In this legal vision, I would like to talk about Gen X applicable to India or not. That is the biggest question. Many medias and media people are talking about it. Despite it, we have to know the facts. We have to see the law. How as also the government has been devastated. Elected government has been devastated. How in India the opposition parties are doing the efforts to destabilize the nation. Which happened, the example happened was also on today. That is 24/9/2025 in India. In Ladakh, the BJP office was attacked by Congress people, led by Congress councillor. It's provided. It's proved also that we have to think about it. The opposition parties, they are believing, without believing on their ideology, blindly it is also believing on protestation or anarchy. Protestation differs from anarchy. Anarchy is mobilizing to destabilize the existing system. That is not good to the nation. India is the biggest democracy country in the world. It can't be changed by mere anarchy. Because many anarchy groups which happened and is today also happening, all have been controlled by the communist government of India. That we have to think about it. Gen X, that also happened in the protestation or anarchy in Nepal. That's only to worsen the change of the government on the basis of the religion also. Now the Hinduism government here is born now. In the Hinduism government has taken the birth in Nepal, led by also ex Supreme Court chief judges of Nepal. That we have to think about. So the same thing is applicable to India. It's not good because India is the biggest nation. India was ruled by the Mughalians and also the Christians and the East India Company people and many Hindu people in separated areas. But now we have to think that anarchies, which is not possible. The Congress was born in India in 1885 by the British people to have the political opposition, not to have it as also the independence. That we have to think the same opposition party people have to think. The inefficient peoples are leading the parties, political parties in India. That we have to think the opposition party, main opposition party in India is led by inefficient person. The person does not have any person, any experience in politics, any grassroots level experience. He was born in silver spoon or even the gold spoon, and also the person was protected by the people money. It has to be controlled and condemned also. It has to be removed. That we have to think because India is a democratic nation. The people are incited. The youngest are incited through social media. India is very vigilant. That's also the activities of anarchism. Once the so-called AAP party, political party, which is now the ruling party in different form in Punjab, but in Delhi, which ruled for 10 or 15 years and which came in anarchism. Anarchism will not rule long. India is a democratic form. The people are well placed, the South Delhi people. They think in different way to improve and to develop on their own. That's why made in India, the South Delhi is getting momentum and a special among the youths. The youths also can't be forced to take decision on anarchism. Anarchism is what kind of the mechanism to destabilize the best governing system. So we have to think India has a best government and best governing system also. And best is also in the security system. India cannot be converted into the anarchism or through anarchism. The opposition party members, they have to think about it. They are simply sitting and inciting the people. They are doing it. They did it once in Manipur, but now they are trying in Jammu and Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir already it also has got converted into the peaceful area, the peaceful Jammu, that is also really the demography that we have to think. But now on the latest is example for the inciting towards anarchism by the opposition party and opposition party leaders. That we have to be very careful in it. India is the biggest democracy. It is not applicable. The anarchism is not applicable to India. All anarchism happened recently in small countries, even in Afghanistan, even in also Nepal and Bangladesh and also Sri Lanka. The Sri Lanka, it has got a best government now. The person who is leading the government in the position of the president of the Sri Lanka once defeated in Sri Lanka in 1994 election. But now the person has come up and has promised to the people to do well that we have to support such a people. So Gen X is also like anarchism will not happen in India. Gen X in Nepal, that anarchism happened towards best government that is based on the Hindu religion. The government has stand in the Hinduism. It is a well and good. So in future also, the Gen X is also like a geneticism will not happen in India. The youths in India are progress and progressive. They are towards the improvement and welfare of the nation. Thank you.